We was on the bottom, yeah. Now we headed to the top, new level. On my level, don't see anybody, I don't see him. This right here could never stop, this could never stop. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. One time. Ay, I live on a job, right? Yeah, I'm always at work, right? Real people stay by me, right? Haters wanna do hurt, right? Know they tryna stop me, right? Drag my name through dirt, right? I don't feed into the hate, right? I just answer with a smirk, facts. I feel so special, facts. I know my worth, facts. My bloodline royal, facts. We the kings of the earth, right? You can't stop this, nah, nah. You can't stop this, no way. Yo.
How are you, man? Brother Neil. So what would you say? More funding? From who? From the government. So why do you think getting funding from the government is going to change our communities? It's within us. Okay, so let me ask you this. If they were to give us money, right? Let's say we move into a community where we got our own banks, right? We got our own schools, our own medical centers. That's what you're talking about, right? Knowing how our people treat each other, how would that go if we had our own neighborhoods? You see what I'm saying? It'll be the same. So what has to happen to our people? We got to learn who we are, my brother, because we bigger than so-called African Americans, Hispanics. Let me ask you a question. What do you see yourself on this sign right here? On your right, that's what the world would call you. On the left, this is what God called you. Where's your father from? On the right-hand side, just use the right-hand side. Tell me, what do you call yourself, or where's your father from? What's his race? American black. So you would be from the tribe of Judah, from the nation of Israel, my brother.
Right.
You understand? Israel means you are a prince that has power with God. But your power relies in God. That's what our people fail to forget. See, we think it's in money. That's why we say funding is the solution. We don't realize God is our power, my brother. Now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you how we know that you are from the tribe of Judah. You are God's chosen people. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28. Now, when you look in our communities.
What about you? You can't get through to. That's the problem. You can't get through to.
Some people ain't going to be able to, brother, but guess what? It's one at a time. You see what I'm saying? Each one teach one, right? We just do the best we can. We can't use it as an excuse not to do nothing. Something got to be done, right?
But everybody thinks, man, you always going to have to
That's why we out here, right? Because hey, brother, believe it or not, I was on that side at 1.2. I was on that side at 1.2 till somebody gave me hope. They showed me that this book right here, this is real history. This is our history, brother. And it has all the solutions to all our problems.
Right.
You understand? So let me get this for you. Read that in Deuteronomy 28 and start at 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now the word Egypt means bondage. You know a little bit about the Bible? All right, so when Moses said, let my people go, what was he talking about? Let my people go from what? From bondage, from slavery, right? That was in Egypt. So Egypt is synonymous with slavery, right? So we're going to read this for you again. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Brother, what group of people went to slavery on slave ships? On who? Blacks, right? So-called blacks, so-called Hispanics. We went to slavery on slave ships. You see this right here? We were taken from the west coast of Africa, shipped all over the world. South America, Central America, North America, Canada. We were shipped all over the world. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
or slavery
again with ships.
Who is he talking to right there, brother? He's talking to the so-called black Americans, who would be the tribe of what? Judah, that's right. So if you was there, my brother, your forefathers, they was there. He was talking talking to them. He said if we didn't keep his laws, we would be put to slavery on ships, shipped all over the world. And what else would happen? Because it wasn't just ships. There's more history to that. Read.
Make sure you said who
by ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Have we ever went back to our homeland since we were taken from there? No. So who is he talking to again? Who did he say would not see their homeland again? Which are from the tribe of who? From the tribe of Judah. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who was sold to their enemies when they got off slave ships? Which are from the tribe of who? Judah. Read.
To your enemies, for bondman and bondwoman.
For slave man and slave woman. Get this. I got you. Get this. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you. You see this, brother? It said we will be sold unto our enemies for slave man and slave woman. You see this history right here? Being sold right here. Auction slave blocks, right? Master Charles selling us to Texas, right? Master Sullivan selling us to Mississippi.
Right.
This is real history. Did this not happen to us?
Who's the us?
It said, what did it say? Read it again.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you. Right? What's your name again, brother? I'm bad with names. Neil, right? Now, why did this happen to us? Why did God allow this to happen to us? Because we didn't obey what? In specific. I'm going to get it for you. 15. Read that. Listen up, brother Neil. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
You heard that, brother Neil? It said, but it shall come to pass. That's talking about a future prophecy. It shall come to pass, right? Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
He said if we didn't keep his commandments, all these curses would come upon us. Is a curse a good or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? Now, if he said we would go into slavery, is that a good or a bad thing? So what he said, did it not happen? When he said we would go into slavery for breaking his laws, did it not happen? It happened, right? So what are some of the laws, before I move on to that, what is God, if we know this happened to us, God said it would happen to the Israelites. What is your nationality according to the Bible? According to the Bible. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's who you are, my brother. He was talking to our forefathers back then. He said, if you do not listen to me, if you want to serve your own will, I'm going to make you serve the man that hates you the most, the white man. Because you didn't want to keep my laws. Now, what were some of the laws that we broke? What were some of the laws that we broke? Give me Leviticus. Give me Leviticus. Give me Leviticus chapter 21. Now, real quick, brother, let me ask you a question. You shave? You shave? All right. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
You don't bald your hair, right? This is natural, right? All right, read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
God said we should not shave off the corners of our beard. Do you know what happened when we got picked up on the slave ships by the slave master? When we was on the west coast of Africa, before they put us on slave ships, what was one of the first things they did to us? They shaved your hair and they shaved off your beard. And what did they call you? They called you a boy. Because a beard is a representation of manly dignity. That's how you separate a man from a woman. It's by a beard. You understand that? So God said, what? Read it again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head. Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
So we're not supposed to be shaving off our beards, my brother. Because guess who has a beard? Give me Daniel 7. Guess who has a beard? Who's the greatest being that you could ever think of? God. beard, my brother. And because you are his son, he wants you to look just like him.
Right.
That's why you're not supposed to shave the beard off your face.
Right.
I'm going to get that for you. Daniel 7 and 9. I think that's what I want. Daniel 7 and 9. Read.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Real quick, who's the Ancient of Days? Who was before days? Before days were created, who existed before days? Huh? Who created days? Let me ask you that. God, right? Read.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
The hair on his head like the pure what?
Like the pure wool.
Brother, God has hair of pure wool. You understand that? That hair that grows on your head, who has hair of pure wool? Who has woolly hair? So-called black people from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
So the fact that you're able to grow a beard on your face, you got to take pride in that, my brother. You understand? That's what makes you a God on this earth.
Right.
Keeping God's laws.
Right.
Following after your Father, the Most High God. You understand? That's one law that you have to keep. So from now on, what are you going to do? You're not going to shave your face, all right? Let that thing grow in, man.
Right.
Let it grow in. People give you more respect, be honest with you, when you got a beard.
Right.
I think it's spiritual. Right. It's spiritual, brother.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.